Something rhetoric just happened in Ghana, but this isn't just a gold rush. It is the result of a bold decision, a shift in mindset, a new path. Ghana, often seen as Africa's democratic model, just followed in the footsteps of Captain Ibrahim Traoré and Burkina Faso resource revolution. And the result, 900 million US dollars in 1 month, all from gold. So what changed? What did Ghana learn from Burkina Faso? And could this be the model for every African country sitting on gold, oil, and diamonds? So come with me, let's uncover how Ghana quietly shifted gears and began rewriting its economic future, inspired by Burkina Faso's bold leader, Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Stay with me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is Paul Lingua, the Africa Orator. Now, let's dive into the story properly and break it down together. Ghana is no stranger to gold. For decades, it has ranked among the top gold producers in Africa, even the top in West Africa. But here is the painful truth. For all the gold mined in Ghana, most of the profit never stayed in Ghana. Foreign multinationals control the mining, the refining, and the selling. The country exported gold and imported poverty until now. In 2022, when Captain Ibrahim Traoré took over leadership in Burkina Faso, he didn't just promise to fight insurgency, he promised to fight economic colonialism. One of the first major policies, take control of natural resources, build local gold refineries, stop exporting raw gold. His model inspired shock and support. It also sparked a wave of thinking across Sahel and into Ghana. Ghana early 2025, already facing cedi instability, foreign debt pressure, and youth unemployment, saw something new. A patriotic economy built on sovereignty, not submission. According to Ghana government, gold export earnings skyrocketed in June 2025, reaching 900 million US dollars, the highest single month figure in years. Delving deeper, the Ghana Gold Board reported that gold export for June 2025 alone reached 900 million US dollars. This undoubtedly pushes Ghana's economy to the highest pedestal. According to the Chief Executive Officer, Sami Jemfi, gold exports in the first 6 months of 2025 have already surpassed the total gold export recorded for the entire year of 2024.
Within the short period that we have operated, first as PMMC and now as Gold Board, we've exported close to 50 tons of gold as we speak, and that is gold from just the small scale sector. And for the first time in Ghana's history, gold export from the small scale sector has exceeded gold exports from the large scale sector, showing clearly that the small scale sector is a very important and critical sector that, as the President said, if properly harnessed, can really help the development and the transformation we all seek for our beloved country. And that is why he has established the Ghana Gold Board. And so we will not let the people of Ghana down. When you hear that we have exported over 50 tons of gold, because this month alone we are doing almost 9 tons of gold, then you know that this month alone we brought in nothing less than $900 million in forex for the Bank of Ghana. And so if the Bank of Ghana has enough forex liquidity for the market and for government obligations, and the cedi is strong and stable, it is because of some of these things that the Gold Board is doing.
He noted that over 50 tons of gold from small-scale miners have been exported since the establishment of Gold Board. What's changed? Establishing Gold Board as the only sole authority with exclusive right to buy, sell, weigh, grade, assay, value, and export gold and other precious minerals in Ghana. Cracking down on illegal smuggling of gold. Government reforms to track and tax gold output properly. Partnership with strategic allies who respect Ghana's value, not exploit it. And in all of this, accelerated after Ghana began aligning with the self-reliance path set by Burkina Faso. Here is what Ghana did right. Boosted state control over mining operations, reduced loopholes used by multinationals to evade taxes, now having lot of gold reserves. Ghana didn't copy Ibrahim Traoré, it studied the strategy and adapted it. For too long, Africa has been the warehouse of raw materials, while the West becomes wealthy of our wealth. But now, a new doctrine is emerging. Don't export what you haven't processed. Don't sell what you don't value. Ghana's success is proof that economic sovereignty works, not just as an idea, but as a policy. $900 million in gold export in 1 month. That is not just numbers on paper. That is schools funded, roads built, job created, and a new confidence restored in Ghana's economic future. Captain Ibrahim Traoré led the march. Ghana carried the torch. Who is next? I believe this is how Africa rises, one sovereign move at a time. What do you think? Should more African nations follow the gold strategy? This is First Africa Voice, where Africa speaks first, speaks loud. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more bold African-focused content. Undoubtedly, as far as there are more men on earth, there are more opinions. So kindly drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, the dew of the day has kept upon our thoughts, and nature must obey its necessity. Here is where we bring down the curtains. Until we meet again, my name is Paul Lingua, the Africa Orator.
See us launch or inaugurate a task force, don't say that, hey, who are these people? Yes, they will be in uniforms, not the regular uniforms that the military or police officers wear, but the civilian operatives who are national security operatives will be in their own uniforms. And on the 8th of July, the president himself will showcase that. But as part of the task force are also members of the military and members of the Ghana Police Service who will be deploying on a permanent and sustainable basis to all mining areas and gold trading areas to ensure that anybody trading in gold is compliant with the law. And if you are found culpable, you will not be spared. Nobody can call to make any intervention for us to leave you off the hook. We will make sure that we take you through the full rigors of the law. So by way of summary, this is the short announcement that we have for our stakeholders. If you don't yet have a gold board license, make sure you have it. And don't say that I have applied for the license, I don't have the license, so because I have applied, I will continue to trade. You must wait and get a license before you trade, because getting the license helps us to trace the entire value chain. We know who is buying what quantity, and therefore if gold is being smuggled, we will know. And when you're buying the gold, the terms and conditions of the license mandates you to issue mandatorily the approved and official gold board receipts, which helps us to reconcile, what is going on in the gold trading space across the country and make sure that we are getting value for money as a country.